Welcome everyone, it's time for more The Expanse, where last time we went to where the MK core was supposed to be, and actually we did find the MK core. We found a bunch of other stuff as well, some weird things that possibly was related to a cult or something, also a person still alive, maybe a little bit weird in the head, was shooting at us and we shot at him, and that is one of the things that I might want to try in a second playthrough, which is to see what happens if you don't actually attack that guy, or rather shoot at him. Does he survive? Can we sort of talk to him? That could be kind of interesting, I suppose. But what happened when we got back to the ship is that Arlen and Rayan, more Arlen than Rayan's, sure, basically turned their backs on us. Well, is that how you say it? Turn back on us? I don't know. Basically, they stole the MK core and are planning to sell it. Now, Rayan was a little bit kind to us. He gave us a helmet when we were going to the airlock. He didn't want to actually kill me, but he felt that he had to indeed space me. So that was fine of him, but... and this is one of those things where I suspect my previous choices did indeed matter, which is that Arlen came with Maya and basically said that he couldn't, rather that I had left my girlfriend behind or something of the sort. And he basically shocked her into the airlock as well, and obviously with only one helmet, one of us had to be without a helmet, and as it turned out, Maya had also suffered an injury, possibly a gunshot, so she thought that we should have the helmet, and even though indeed we were spaced and could get back onto not the ship, we are still like in the place where the MK core was, I believe. We weren't able to get a door open and get inside to possibly oxygen, or rather proper oxygen level, I don't know. We didn't, so Maya is dead. And yes, indeed, I assume that if we don't sleep with Maya, what will happen is that whole event simply won't happen. It will just be Drummer who is spaced, and Maya is indeed still alive. I expect that is how that works. There might also be a situation where if you try to attack Arlen and Rayan instead of what I did, which was to trust Rayan. Maybe that also has an effect. I don't know. Maybe she dies immediately in that scenario. That could possibly be it as well. But yes, so we are stranded, as it says, and apparently a bit desperate. Yes, we're trying to find help, but apparently we're gonna be finding more danger. Well, isn't that great? Alright then, so that is what's gonna happen in this chapter, and as I mentioned in the last episode, it looks like I'm gonna have a pretty good send-off with the next series that I'm planning, because on Thursday next week, a new series is starting. Like, that is going to happen, no matter what happens with this series. But as last chapter only actually took one episode to record. 3 slots for these 2 episodes feels pretty good, because if this episode or chapter takes 2 episodes for me to record, that means that I have 1 slot left, which means that I can record the final chapter in one go, no matter how long it is. If this turns out to be only 1 episode, we'll see. But yes, I do feel rather good about that. That's a side note, a positive thing for me that doesn't really affect you, I suppose. Anyway, with that said, it is time to get the next episode on the roll, and we'll see if we can, keep Drummer alive, I suppose, but also get back to the Artemis and see how we can solve all of that. Like, what's going on the Artemis? How is that whole thing gonna go over now with Cox and Arlen and Rayan and everyone? Intriguing.
Maya, please. No.
I need to get off this rock.
And there we go. All right, and she's already reliving the past 15 seconds. And I was thinking about something, which is that in the last episode when we were looking for the MK core, we found out that the people on this rock had somehow managed to, I think it was with the contents of the MK core, managed to sort of preserve people who are dead in space. Generally you sort of decompose, etc., like normally, but with the contents of the MK core, whatever it is, that process was slowed. Maybe we can do something for Maya. Who knows? You know what? I'm very sorry. I'll probably be back for her corpse. I'm probably not gonna just dump her here. So yes, we shall be back.
I'll come back for you. Pressuring. Need to stretch every breath. Who knows how many hours I need to survive here. The message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distress call.
That's a good idea, and yes indeed, you are after all a belter, so surviving in space and dangerous situations, sort of second nature, or even first nature in some ways. Hello, I see something. So are we gonna find now new things, because that is generally how it has been before. Yeah, there are a bunch of things that absolutely were not a thing before, I think. We can check in on you again, that we could do.
Huh. You tried to fight off the inevitable.
How did you come to that conclusion? Or was that... I thought that she meant that he had done... Or he, I said he. Whoever is in here had sort of moved. I don't know. Alright then, let's have a bit of a poke. We have a lever here. Presumably for changing the direction of this thing. Or are we gonna try and break through here at some point? Chill out with that one. Maybe I shouldn't be running, by the way, because of the oxygen thing. So we have a photograph. Hello.
So this is the voice we've been hearing. A man trying to keep his station from falling to pieces when the Inners forgot about them.
Possibly. No idea. Alright, then before we check the transmitter, we're gonna just continue to poke around. We also have a server. Play the server, what do you mean?
It's a record of the transmissions with the inner planets.
That is what you mean. Alright, let's play it.
This is UNN Command for the station Cassiopeia. We have received your multiple distress calls, and our response has not changed. We encourage you to contact your private insurance supplier. If you do not have insurance, you can apply for emergency relief aid. You will be assigned a spot on the wait list. UNN Command, we understand that you cannot help us. No one can. At least, no human. I never understood how big it all is. But glancing out into our sorry keyhole, you begin to comprehend the scope of the universe. This would be our last message, as we're repositioning our radio transmitter to a far better purpose. It may take millennia to achieve contact, but we will be waiting. This place has given us nothing but death. But death is all we need. This is an automated message from UN Command. We have approved your application for relief aid. Please respond to coordinate the shipment. Your estimated delivery time is within the next 7 years. This is an automated message from UNN Command.
Well, 7 years is a bit of a long time for me to wait, so that's not going to be an option. But yes, indeed, we sort of learned about that in the last episode, that the people on here suffered some sort of virus outbreak, and they put themselves into coffins, thinking that possibly if another race of aliens, I say another, a race of aliens, at some point, like he said, it may take millennia, when they come, they might be able to, like, reanimate them. I don't exactly know what they were thinking with that, but yeah, that was the sort of general gist of it. Alright then, we have a transmission log as well. Let's have a bit of a poke on that. So station broadcast in 35 March. Collectivists, please report that the Sector 2 airlock has been repaired. My thanks to our team of hardworking, etc., etc. And then, good morning, collectivists. Dr. Jahani is here with me today with some grim news. The infection has returned in our efforts, etc., etc. So that is the infection indeed. And then we have collectivists. The UNN has finally responded. Our requests for emergency aid were denied. We should assume that no rescue will come, etc., etc. Good morning, collectivists. Today I'd like to discuss the concept of faith. As men and women of science, what role does faith, etc. This is sort of where it turned bad, I suppose. Collectivists, I want to begin my address with gratitude. Your words of comfort and your commitment to avoid despair have given us something. And finally, good morning, collectivists. We've successfully repositioned our antenna array and will be recording our introductory message to the supposed aliens. So the station had this from Drummer then. The station had Logan Dalton seems to have reinvented himself from an engineer to a religious figurehead. It's hard to tell if he is solely responsible for the changes that took place here, or if he was just part of the gradual shift from a mining station to, I don't know what to call it. Regardless, the growing deaths in his community must have driven him to desperation. And yes, I assume that could be a reasonable deduction, because what do you do when you're facing annihilation, more or less? Like, what do you do? Alright then, we have a bunch of stuff. Another photograph.
They didn't have a chance out here, but they had a purpose. Is something.
So that is the Cassiopeia Collective, taking 12th of September 2235. That is, with regards to the log that we just read, that is late, because that whole thing started in June, I believe, to commemorate the repurposing of our transmitter to find fellowship and salvation from beyond the system. Cool. And a calendar.
Add another funeral to the calendar. But if Maya can't have a Belter funeral, at least I'll give her a Martian one.
I have no idea what a Martian funeral is like. James's funeral. Please submit all reservation requests to the station manager. Funeral requests will supersede previously scheduled activities. James's, Daisy's, Anna and Eli's. Station meetings, craft night, screen printing, craft night, shrouds. Lovely. Alright then. Oh, hello. Open area. Don't know if I saw this before. It's an open area with absolutely nothing in it. Well, that's curious. Is this where they had the craft nights, maybe? Alright then, well that was odd. That there was nothing in there. There is also... we do... I have no idea how to move, so while since I played. Anything up top? No, doesn't seem to be. Alright then, touchdown again. For I do enjoy more walking around. I also see... that's that one, yes. Well, alright then. Let's have a bit of a poke at the lever. What does the lever do? We can only look at it.
This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech, but effective.
Alright, so currently we're not doing anything with that, but I can't help but notice that... I mean, the tracks stop there. So... where would you go with this one? Presumably in here? Maybe this will open up later. Maybe. Alright then, I don't think we have a whole lot else to do in here. But to go to... bloody hell. But to go to the transmitter and see what we can do with this. So, hello.
It's so weak. But you must have had some way of communicating with the inner planets. Of course, when the inners wouldn't help you, you started shouting in every direction at once. If I point the antennas back toward the gravity well, I can boost the signal and send a distress call. Oh, Sabaka. I'll have to use the mining tunnel. The quickest way to the antenna array is... under that massive mining cart. I'll have to power it up.
And it's time for another power-up puzzle, which, I mean, granted are not boring, but generally so far not that difficult either. So we start with the junction box here, which obviously are not gonna go. Where are we going? Suppose we're going to that one. Wait, no. Supposedly that one, right? That must be the one. Yes, because I can see that there is a switch or something down there. Alright then, junction box, connect down. Which means that you gonna have to go sort of the long way around, I suppose. We go down. We'll go down. And then we are gonna have to go left, right? Yes. Oh crap. Left. And left. And connect. Thing turns on. No, that was actually just a photograph, never mind. But it wasn't this anyway, because, well, the big thingamajigs. Again, don't know if there's a point connecting anything else. Don't know if that is a thing ever. Might try that at another playthrough, but the lever should now be functioning.
This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech, but effective.
Okay, nothing new, so let's switch tracks. So there we go. So, okay, door panel.
Locked. Of course. Never seen a passcode like this.
Am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to know this? I can see some stuff here. But like, these don't match these. How do I have no idea. Okay, go back.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
I mean, I was immediately drawn to this thing. But 4x4, this is not 4x4, this is some weird shape. So I'm going to have to find a clue somewhere. I was thinking a bit about the thing up top there, but damn it. Can't walk it. Can I really not walk here? No, I cannot. That's an invisible wall. Alright then. So, anything from the calendar?
Add another funeral to the calendar.
No.
But if Maya can't have a Belter funeral, at least I'll give her a Martian one.
Okay, I can't see anything in there. Let's check like walls, etc, etc. Nothing there. Any 4x4 patterns here? Yes, the server. No. Suppose that's not it. I mean, it still feels like the thing on the wall with the junctions, etc, etc. Still feels very plausible that that has something to do with something. They also have a bunch of stars everywhere. I don't think the photographs are necessarily relevant. Is there something about this guy? Is there something about this? I don't see, again, any 4x4 patterns. Okay. This structure... Can't see that there is something. Oh crap, I am again stuck. Luckily I can fly, but bloody hell. Okay. I mean, is there... Can we see anything? I mean, I could try to mimic this, I suppose. So top right, down, down. So basically top right, left down, right down, left down, up left and left. Why don't we just try that and see if that's a thing? I mean, that's really the only thing I can see. So it would be that, that, and that. Oh no, wait, what? There we go. Ah, there we go. Aha, it was the same. Well, there you go. Alright then. That was luckily easier than I would have thought. Why would you do the same as that one? A little bit weird, but alright, let's open the door.
Get to the antennas, boost the message, get help.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
I mean, if I'm already having hallucinations from lack of oxygen, this does not bode well for me. Alright, well, who's talking?
Who is?
Perhaps you should spend your last rest preparing for your final rest. Your fight is over, Kamina. Seek peace now.
You want me to lie down and die? Is that it?
I merely suggest you embrace the inevitable.
Don't talk to the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies. Oye? Is anyone breathing? I can't hear you.
I said, you're a long way from home, Molly.
Does?
I told you I'd find you. Considering the price on your head, I'm amazed you got this far.
You're not real.
Well, I don't think so, no. About Logan there, I think a dead giveaway is that he actually used her name. Like, how would he know what her name is, or, you know, anything like that? But Dawes obviously knows who she is, so, you're me. What do I mean by that? I'm gonna go with the past.
You're just a ghost. From a sad and distant past.
You shouldn't be so quick. Turn down conversation,
Carmina. Unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
You want to waste my oxygen? Fine, but you have to keep up.
So, yes, I do recognize that there are, like, gradual changes to, like, the edges of everything. So, as I said, if I'm already having hallucinations from lack of oxygen, things are not gonna get better. I hope that I'm not on a timer, though. It doesn't necessarily feel like it. So, we're just gonna make sure that we don't miss things. That was just for touching down, I think. Yes, I'm gonna be flying for now, because... Okay, let's fly. Well, actually, let's not fly. Let's not fly. Let's walk. So yeah, just be on the lookout for possible things to interact with. Sometimes you do need to get close, but for now we're fine. Let's also not run. Running does cause more oxygen to be used. But yeah, you can see at the edges they're very, very colorful. I'll give it that, but yeah, possibly not necessarily good. We are now on a maglev rail thingamajig. There's another cart. Light required, check vac suit, absolutely. Here's a thing we can look at. Equipment registry. What do we have there? Chargers 30 available, nets 35, pittons 25, 24 available, 1 missing. Ooh, a missing piton. What is a piton? I don't know. Spare track 25 meters available, 6 meters disassembled for parts. Minecart A available, minecart B available. Hope. It's hope and equipment. Fitting fast, along with oxygen, and the will to live. Shell survival, not looking good. I like those 2 last additions there. Lovely. Very important to keep track of the will to live when you're doing mining in space, I suppose. Yeah, bloody hell, I would probably not be very keen on mining in space, because, I mean, mining on Earth is dangerous as it is, but mining in space with the probability of being in 0 oxygen space, very dangerous.
Sending a message no one will hear. Hoping for help that will never come. You really do belong here.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'd rather die here. No, it could work.
Someone could hear it. Someone could come.
You never know when to quit. You fight, and where does it get you?
I mean, I got laid a few days ago, or something. That's something. Alright then, big open space. I can see that we're probably going there, but let's be careful. I mean, I could find, like, an oxygen tank. Is that a thing that I could find? Not 100% sure. Oh, I'm gonna get turned around and go the wrong way, aren't I? I think that the place with the rocks, that is where I came from. Okay. But I don't necessarily see anything here. It would be nice to get, like, more information about stuff like I just got there with the equipment list. Not that I know that that is gonna help me in any way, shape or form. There are rocks in both directions. Where the hell am I going? Oops. I think I might be going here, right? Oh, crap. Yeah, I think I might be going here. I don't see anything in here. So I'm going to work on the assumption that there isn't. Let's just drop down here. Start walking again. So Anderson is going to have a bit of a chat with us from time to time. You know what, let's not walk, it's very slow. Let's glide instead. Actually, it's faster, so better for oxygen. Am I going back on myself? No, I don't think I am. It's...
Pashang, did those rocks just turn into heads?
So jumpy. You've gone soft since you left Sirius.
I did not even notice that, not gonna lie. Did not even notice that, but that's, well, that's a throwback from the first ship. Most likely, that's why she's seeing that. Okay. Rocks turning into heads. I mean, Drummer, you must understand why that happened, I hope. Let's hope that she does. Hello. Hey, do I... There might be something there. Let's at least go down there, but I also want to check up here, I think. Is that gonna be a thing? Looks just like a vent.
Almost there.
He's quite a bit further, I'm afraid. If you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, again, I mean, if that's Dawes, he wouldn't say that.
Shut up.
Just trying to help.
I mean, if he was actually here, actually coming to find me, obviously he wouldn't be saying stuff like that. So, again, pretty much a dead giveaway that it is just voices in head. Right, I do see something over here. That's just a button to open the door, I suppose, or a lever. Yeah, not much else. Pull lever. Door open, not too much of a problem. Get up, nothing else I don't think. That is presumably also just air vent or whatever. Not air vent necessarily.
So what has Commander Drummer done since leaving series? What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out in that shit?
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here...
Yes, what happens then? You saved the belt, right? From me? From the Inyas? From the tainted treasure you found?
Correct.
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself as you die?
Well, we'll see about that. And also, we're finding my crew. Hello, Khan. Apparently, you're here.
I can't believe I trusted you.
Was that it? Alright then. Rayan, you did help me out a bit. Well, obviously we're getting all of this stuff then, and people are just gonna be very annoyed at me, and the final one is gonna be Maya, who's gonna go, oh, I thought that we were special, but you just let me die, or something like that. Hello, Arlen.
Great job leading your crew, boss man.
I mean, you're to blame there, really, so I don't take the fault for that. Also, presumably we're gonna find, like, cogs, maybe? Possibly everyone. Well, this is open. Hello.
Is this supposed to be for me?
Always thinking about yourself.
Well, we did find cogs. Yes, hello.
You should have leaned into that thrust when you had that chance.
And exactly what would that give us? Just me dead and you a lot of money. Oh, did I... Wait. Did I just miss a bunch of these? I must have done. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting confused. Hello, Virgil. I missed you.
Captain, you appear upset and disoriented. Is everything all right?
Well, he was kind at least. Good. So I haven't missed Maya, have I? I don't think I missed Maya. And again, I assume that she's gonna be the last one. But yes, I did miss Virgil. Oops. Alright then. Let's keep on going. Everything just turned a bit weird in this episode, didn't it? But it's fine. Lack of oxygen can do that after all. So, story checks out. Okay, we're getting to a place where we can get down, I think. Oh, crap. Oh! Bit wonky. Yes. Oh! Can I literally not go here? I actually can't, you know. Ah, okay, because you're actually just supposed to go on this. Well, screw that. Then we're flying again. And let's look for the Maya coffin, because it's gonna be a Maya coffin. Are we going through there, or is that just a look thing? That is a door. We can look at it.
Gotta be another lever around here.
Uh-huh. No way to open a door. Sure. Thing over here. Get in here. Alright, I don't need to really go in there as I can just fly. So, no, I don't think that does much. No, so let's go to the open door. Right down here. So drop down. Bam, there's the lever. Might be more stuff here. Yeah, again, I seem to not be able to walk a lot of places here, which is a bit weird. But alright then, let's just... There we go, lovely.
Lord.
Look on the bright side. The door you need to get through is probably open now.
There must be a way to double back.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, alright then. So that door closed, but this thing opened up. Okay. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Okay. Nothing down there but rocks.
Probably no heads, no. Okay, let's just see if this actually do... Oh crap, oh bloody hell. Well, I didn't see that one. Alright then, can we go through this? Just a tiny excursion there. Alright then, let's go back to flying because again it is faster. But I don't exert myself as much if I'm letting my little jackpack thing do the work. Okay. It's more mining. A lot of mining. A lot of mining. They actually did mine, don't you know? At least up until some point. Now we're getting into what appears to be a little bit broken even.
Dawes! Don't tell me you've gotten bored with the...
Don't be needy. I'm sure you can handle this on your own.
I can. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Molly. At the end of the day, you always end up alone.
Oh, bloody hell. I thought that we were done with this. Not that it's bad or anything, but, you know, could be more fun. Okay, so let's just chill out a bit. You're going seemingly just... This feels super easy, actually. Or is it? Can't I just go here? Around. Isn't that super easy? Because, don't you know, kind of feels super easy. There's gotta be more, isn't it? Oh, you're actually getting a bit close to me. But yeah, this particular one felt almost... Oh, hello. Hello. A tunnel analysis. Well, glad I checked that. So, analysis, what happens when you die in the vacuum? The air rushes out of your lungs and nothing rushes back in. Your lungs, lacking any other purpose, begins to collapse as your body begins to swell. With no pressure, the boiling point of liquids drop dramatically, which you will feel first, which will you feel first? The saliva boiling on your tongue or your blood boiling in your veins. Your capillaries set themselves off like fireworks. You gasp as your animal instinct wins out over the knowledge that there is nothing out in there to breathe. For 15 seconds, your body desperately cannibalizes the oxygen in your blood. Then you deoxygenated blood reaches your brain and flips off the switch as it does. Last thing you think about, the thought frozen in your brain as your synapses fire for the last time. She failed you. Oh, bloody hell. Well, that was a bit... That was it personal. But yeah, actually... Oh, bloody hell. I was about to say, did I fail that? But no, I actually absolutely managed. But yeah, it's a good thing that I noticed that thing. Hopefully there wasn't another thing in there that I also missed. But alright then, we are moving on. Exactly what I will find down here, I don't know. But it feels like as for an antenna, I'm going the wrong way, but possibly I don't. We'll see. When I say going the wrong way, I sort of mean as in... oh, hello.
What the...
What is this? What's in here?
Don't worry. You can't hurt them worse than you already did.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Where did the gravity come from all of a sudden? Is this again my brain doing something? I don't know. We also have an OPA A here, which is also interesting because presumably the people here were not OPA. They were from Earth originally. So why would there be OPA graffiti here? I don't know. Yeah, what the hell is down here? Series station. Oh, all right. I am having an episode. I am having an episode. I am not on Series Station, I can tell you that.
Remind me, how many bodies did they pull out of that room in TND Square?
Son of a bitch. It was your fault.
Interesting. I don't remember setting explosives around the building.
You lied to me. You told me that...
I told you what you needed to hear. And you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
Alright then, so yes indeed, I'm having a bit of a wibbly, aren't I? So some sort of callback to what I did on Series, or Drummer I suppose. Alright then, a manifesto, let's start looking at this. Ratnas and Sesata, brothers and sisters, it is time to make our voices heard. MacLeod believe that Anderson Dawes has let his judgment be clouded by corruption. Rather than seeking to build the belt as a legitimate political power, he has turned to ruthlessness. That the Belters of Series deserve a better voice than Anderson Dawes can give us. We are not hostile enforcers like Star Helix, we are citizens who deserve the right to self-govern. That we must work with the inners while demonstrating strength when necessary. Unprovoked violence only confirms the worst inner prejudices. True strength comes from self-reliance. And finally, that the Outer Planets Alliance must condemn the actions of Anderson Dawes in order to further reunite the belt as a whole. I don't even know if I actually knew that OPA was Outer Planets Alliance. Well, now I know. Duferidi belt. Cool.
So many dead. Was it worth it?
Factionalism will tear the OPA apart if we let it. These people threatened the stability of the entire station when they challenged me.
I mean, you say that, but what was said there was actually pretty damn good. All right then, we have a hand terminal, which says Fred Johnson, which is the other guy, so to speak. We have followed your work at Tycho with great interest. There are many here who feel you're charting a better path forward for the belt. I owe my life to Dawes. Before I met him, I was the butcher of Anderson Station. He pulled me out of that hole, showed me a path to redemption. So who's writing this? We all owe much to Dawes, but his time has passed and he refuses to make way for others. We are the future of the OPAs, presumably MacLeod, I think his name was. You may be. If so, you will understand the need for patience and unity. The belt cannot prevail if we are fractured.
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone, even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
I know what it takes to survive, which is why I am here, and you are there.
I mean, all of this is just what she thinks that he would say, by the way, just pointing that out.
is exquisite Kamina. Truly the right person for the job.
Well, sure. Good job of me. But you seem to be a bit hypocritical, don't you?
You preach about keeping the bell safe from inners. But who's gonna protect the bell from you?
Nor you, apparently. You ran just as soon as things got difficult.
Yeah, again, that is what she would have said to herself, so to speak. Also, there is a body here. I'm not gonna comment on the body. That's clearly under here with a smashed face, possibly. Alright then, we'll check these other two as well. An OPA banner here. Presumably I put up that.
They were Abaratnas. All they wanted was a better life on Ceres. And you killed them for it.
Be honest. You aren't angry that Belters are dead. You're angry that Kamina Drama was tricked.
Possibly, yes. I mean, that would piss someone off. So, yes. And also some blood.
You turned me into a murderer.
I turned you into a soldier. And a damn good one. Until you forgot how to obey orders.
I mean, I thought I did obey orders, and that's why all of this happened, so okay, fair enough. Now, I'm gonna take a cut here, I think. I'm gonna take a cut here. Feels like there is some more stuff going on in this chapter. And as I said, it would be good if I can get 3 chapters. So if I cut here, do another episode of chapter 4, however long it may be, we can then sort of end everything with one episode for the final chapter. I think that is not a terribly bad thing. So, yes indeed, we're down here, we're oxygen deprived, we're having all sorts of hallucinations where we are questioning ourselves and what happened in our past currently, and not just like immediate past, but past further back. So, presumably this is just gonna get worse, so it would be good if we could find those antenna thingamajigs that we need to poke a bit so that we can get a message out. But who will we get a message out to? That is also a question. I don't exactly know who we're hoping for, but I suppose we're really just hoping for anyone at all. So yes, we'll see if we can make that happen in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.